DIY friends, welcome back. I'm so happy you took a little moment of your day to see what Diane and I are up to. For everyone who is new here, welcome. My name is Yani and I'm doing this DIY channel together with Diane. For today, I have some new inspiration for you for the fall. And of course, I'm going to make from Tumbling Tower Blocks, I'm going to make 3 sizes of pumpkins and of course, give it my own twist on it. I hope you enjoy what you see and of course let's jump into our DIY. For this DIY, we need our tumbling tower blocks, and I am so fond of my tumbling tower blocks. You can make so many beautiful decorations from it. So for today, like I said, I'm going to try to make some pumpkin out of it, but of course, I'm going to try to give it my own twist. So I hope you enjoyed, and let's jump into this DIY. See already, our tumbling top blocks are on my table. Blobs. My blocks are on my table. My glue gun is ready. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make 3 different sizes of my pumpkins, and I'm going to make the first together with you. That will be the middle one. So I make 5 use 5 tumbling tower blocks. You see already 5 pieces, and I'm going to glue them together, and I make 4 sides of it. So I will do this out of camera because else it will take much too long. So I will make 4 sides from 5. You just saw I still did it on, on camera, but rewind it a little bit. So you see I have 4 pieces by now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to glue them together like I normally do with other projects. So I'm going to place this one and this one together so it get a nice, a little bit longer than a square. So of course, this is very easy. Just do a little bit of glue on the sides and just place one on top of here and try to get it in the middle, and remove your glue immediately because then you have your work a little bit neater. And of course I have to get it a little bit straight. I have to look if I am doing it okay. And now we are going to place this one against this one, and of course keep it in place for a little moment. And now we only need to do the last side, and we are going to place this one on the front here, and of course on here. So we are going to put it in between here and just keep it in place for a little moment until it is dried up. But I think you know already it is very easy, and now you have your own square. But I'm not going to use it this way. For me it's going to be this way, and I'm going to put it straight. And now I'm going to use a little piece of my tumbling tower blocks. I saw a couple of them in half, and I'm going to glue them on top of here. So it looks a little bit like a pumpkin. Of course we're going to decorate it and paint it. So we are going to make 3 of them in sizes. This one is with 5, the sides with 5, and I'm going to make side with 3, and I'm going to make side with 7. So we get 3 different pumpkins. Now I will make the one with the 7 sides. So I make 4 sides with 7 blocks in a row, and of course I'm going to glue them together this way so we get 4 sides with 7. And this one I'm going to make a little smaller pumpkin, and this will be 3 blocks in one side. So it will be 4 sides of 3, 4 sides of 7, and for this one we use 4 sides of 5. But of course I will do this out of camera because it takes much too long for you. you see already how our three size pumpkins turned out, and I'm really happy how all three of them turned out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take my white chalk paint, and of course I did it only in a bin, so it is just white, simple white chalk paint, and I will go in my chalk paint and I'm going to dab it off on a piece of kitchen towel, because I don't going to paint it in totally. I'm just going to do a little distressing, and I don't do the top, so I leave my stamp in the plain color, this color. Later on we will give it some furniture wax, but you see I'm just going to, and not totally to the sides, because I want to give it a furniture wax later on to distress it and give it a little bit more of an rustic, shabby chic look. So I'm going to go all the way, and I'm going to do the middle in the same way. Here are the pumpkins when they dried up, and you see it gives a rustic look, this rustic distressed look. It doesn't matter how you call it, but at least you see already I did not totally everything in the white color. What I left over, I will take my very budget-friendly furniture wax, and I'm going to dab it in, and of course I'm going to take my kitchen towel, a little piece, and now I'm going to dab it off the most as I can, and I'm going to do the parts I didn't do with my chalk paint, I will do with the furniture wax. Of course I will do the stamp totally in the furniture wax, so it gives an even more rustic look. Of course I hope I did it on camera, because or else you wouldn't see what I'm doing. So just be careful and try to get it as nice and neat as you can. And a little bit over here, this one and this one. You see already now our top has already his rustic look. And here you see already our pumpkins are dried up. What I'm going to do, I'm going to keep it very simple. Of course, I have some decoration. I can use some mushrooms. I can have some tags. I have some apples, pumpkins, wooden. I have some wooden apples. I can decorate it. I have some branches, of course, in the fall colors, but I am keeping it very simple, but you can go all the way you like. I am only going to make a package of 3 leaves, and you see I will use one of the dark red, I will use one of the orange one. Will glue this together, and I'm going to glue this one, a little bit smaller leaf, the yellow one, over each other, and then I'm going to cut off this side to make it a little bit smaller, and then I'm going to glue it on top of my pumpkin. So it is very easy to do. I hope I can show it to you if my glue gun is working also with me. So just take one red leaf, you can use a green leaf, a white one, just what color you have for your home. I like a little bit of the neutral traditional tones, so I'm going to do a little bit of the glue on top of here. And now I'm going to glue my, you see already one over here. Now I'm going to, because my glue gun did fell already, so don't mind that. I'm going to glue the yellow one over here, squeeze it a little moment until it is dried up. Then I'm going to take my scissors and just cut off the pieces I don't need. So you see we get a nice little bundle of leaves, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue it on top of here, and then I'm going to wind it with some twine. So I'm going to glue it over here. I will do some glue on the back side, and I will place it a little bit against my stamp. And of course, I also keep it in place for a little moment. You see, until he is dried up. And now you see already, I already love the coloring. What I'm going to do, like I said, I take my twine. I'm going to do a little bit of glue on the inside of our stamp. I am going to lay down my twine against it. Wait a little second until it is dried up. Remove the glue I don't need. And what we're going to do, I hope I can show it to you, is just turn a couple of times around the stamp this way and just cut it off. I see I have it not too strong. I need it a little bit tighter. I'm sorry that you have to wait for me. So I need it a little bit tighter than this. Of course, I am going to cut it off and glue it together, and then we are going to make a little bow. And we are going to lay down and keep it in place for a little moment. I show it to you a little bit better. This is the top and this is the side. And what we still need to do is just make a little simple bow. I'm just going to get, I think, 3 times the length of this way. And I think it's maybe 25-30 centimeters, I think. Then I'm going to cut it. Cut this one. Cut the other end. So we get 3 of the same sizes of our twine. And then we are just going to make a simple bow the way you tie your shoes. And of course, I need all 3 of them. This way, and now I'm going to pull it together and make it a little bit smaller. And I show it to you right now. So you see, now you get a nice simple bow. I'm just going to cut off a piece of my rope. You see already, with me everything is also going wrong, so give yourself some grace, and because with no one totally of your DIY is going right. So, and now I'm going to glue this on top of here. A little bit glue on the back side. And we are going to place it over here and keep it in place for a second again. And now you have your nice first little pumpkin, and of course with your own twist. I will do the other 2 and then you will see the end reveal. Our pumpkins are almost ready. What I still need to do is, of course, I am taking one of the tags and I'm going to write fall on top of it. And of course you can do it on each pumpkin, but I only do it on the big one. So I just take my permanent marker and I am going to try to write fall, but of course you can do any word you like, and I will keep it very simple. So, and of course I will work this a little bit better and make it a little bit more coming to life. So, and then we are really going to see the end reveal. And here you see the end reveal of our homemade from Tumbling Tower Blocks pumpkins, and I am so happy how all 3 of them turned out. In a moment I show it to you a little bit closer, but for now, thank you so much for being here and spending a little moment of your day together with me. I am so thankful for that. And of course, if you want to see more DIYs, come on over to our description box. There you find all the links you need, and of course there you also find my Christmas all year round channel. So if you like Christmas all year round, then you are at the right place. So check out our description box. For now, thank you so much for being here and have a beautiful, beautiful day. Stay safe. See you next time. Bye.